Ladies and gentlemen, we're outside again. It's like what, -6? We're gonna get 20 centimeters of snow, and I got the key to a 2024 Ford Escape. 1.3 liter powerhouse, pushing 181 horsepower to all four wheels with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Forgive me, it's cold. I don't know why I'm out here. I clearly don't value my life enough to be staying indoors where it's warm and nice, because somehow I'm out here reviewing one of the most economic friendly cars out there that money can buy right now. Because again, it's a 3-cylinder with a turbo attached to it. There is really no case where you're gonna spend so much money on gas in a car like this. But let's do a quick little walk around. This thing is all-wheel drive, and since the snow is kind of blinding me a little bit, we're gonna wrap this kind of quick because I don't want to be outside like that anymore. Besides, it's gonna be 15 centimeters any second now, so I don't want to be outside to get caught by that, you know. This is what the key looks like. The car is already running because I don't want to freeze outside, so guys, forgive me for that. I'm not gonna give you the full experience of trying to start this thing up, but it's a 3-cylinder. You're not gonna hear it starting up either way. It's borderline almost hybrid, I want to say. Not even hybrid, I'm just throwing stuff around. But you got your tire down here, soft materials all around. The thing I love about the Escapes the most is the variety these things offer. You can get, let's say, a hybrid. You can get the bigger engine, the ST 2-liter inline 4, pushing around, let's say, 280 horsepower. This one is nowhere close to that whatsoever. This is the Platinum, by the way. But if you hop inside, see soft touch materials all around. As you can see, my siblings were back here, so they kicked the hell out of this car quite a bit. Everything is soft touch, perforated leather. Do we have heated seats in the back seat? No, we don't, but we do have our AC right here. You don't have your own independent controls, but it is what it is, right? I'm hopping inside because it's cold and my feet hate me right now. There we go. As you can see, good 12 inches of screen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and pretty decent response time. We got a fully digital gauge cluster over here as well. And if you go take a look around at my visibility as I look around, it's not too bad. You can adjust your mirror over here, some glass handles over here, more mirrors, like basically basic SUV stuff. And if you're wondering if the touchscreen is gonna last long, like, these things are pretty good. The thing I love about Ford the most is their innovation. They're always gonna put something new in their cars. Like, we still have a couple of dedicated buttons. One to show our backup camera, which is showing you nothing but snow, so it's probably not the best representation. We have this button over here. Let me turn off my backup. We have this button over here to select my sport mode from normal, eco, sport, slippery. We're gonna put it in slippery because, as you can see, we're gonna be getting a ton of snow any second now. This is gonna help you find parking. These are your parking sensors. And this last button over here is basically your driver assistant package. Very simple. This one, auto stop and go, automatic handbrake. Pretty simple. Like, nothing about this thing is confusing whatsoever. Nothing about it is supposed to confuse you. If you get confused driving a car like this, just stick to a simpler, older Ford that is maybe a little bit more simple and not as complicated to work on or even look at. But if 0 to 60 for this one should come in a good 7.7 seconds. Are we gonna test that out? Nope. It's slowing a little bit too much and visibility is compromised, and my braking distance is also compromised as well. We're not compromised, but is limited. I don't want to try and slow down from 60 down to 30, especially in weather conditions like this where school has just ended, kids might be on the road. I don't want to be the reason that happens, you know? But still, another thing I've read a lot and experienced about this car is that the driving and the handling of this thing is quite forgettable, which, I mean, it's not exactly a bad thing. Yeah, see, it has driver assist warning me about everything around me, but it's not exactly a bad thing that the handling about this car is forgettable, because it's not trying to be remarkable. It's not a sports car that's supposed to focus on handling to the point where you're like, wow, I didn't expect this thing to handle like that, you know? It's more of like the family SUV type. Gets you from point A to point B, saves you a decent amount in gas, And that's all she wrote. That's literally all she wrote. It's supposed to give you like a nice little bit of comfort and a little bit of luxury. It's not luxury, you know, like a little bit of luxury, but not to that extent, you know. It's not here to pamper you. And again, people might call it boring. I'm like, you know what, you're kind of right. There is nothing about this car that looks exciting. The most exciting thing is the design choice they've given it, the beautiful LEDs that run from the front, the sharp headlights that they've given this thing. They've made it a little bit more aggressive. Does a Ford Escape need to be aggressive in any way, shape, or form? Probably not. But this one handles it well, and it's just become so normal. It doesn't exactly strike you every time you see it. Again, it's still a decent car. It's actually not bad. But it's just here for me to do what I needed to do. Simple case in point, right? That's all I would need half the time.